The interview was supposed to be joyful, simple, emotional in a good way. Young Mei Mei had arrived at the studio wearing a soft cream-colored dress, her hair tied loosely behind her shoulders, her smile calm but slightly nervous. Fans outside the building screamed her name as cameras flashed non-stop in the night. Inside the studio, everything looked warm and elegant. Soft golden lights, a quiet audience, a large screen behind the stage, showing old photos of young Mei and Yulong together over the years, their first drama scenes, award show moments, behind the scenes clips of them laughing together. The entire atmosphere felt like a celebration of love, at least in the beginning, because nobody expected the conversation to suddenly become this emotional. The host originally planned to ask normal questions about marriage, fame, future projects, and family life. Young Mei Mei answered politely at first. She smiled softly while talking about filming schedules. She laughed quietly when the audience asked about Yulong's cooking skills at home. Everything felt normal, safe, predictable. But then the host asked one question that changed the entire mood of the interview. Was there ever a moment where you almost did not marry Yulong? The room became quiet instantly. Young Mei Mei's smile slowly disappeared. For a few seconds, she simply looked down at her hands resting on her lap. And honestly, fans watching online immediately sensed something deeper was coming, because her expression suddenly looked emotional in a way people rarely see publicly. The audience stopped moving. Even the host looked surprised by the silence. Young Mei Mei inhaled slowly before finally speaking. "Yes," she said quietly. The entire studio froze. And what she revealed next completely shocked fans across social media. According to viewers watching live, young Mei Mei admitted for the first time publicly that parts of her family strongly rejected her relationship with Yulong in the beginning, not because they hated him personally, but because they were afraid of the life that came with him, the fame, the pressure, the endless attention, the rumors, the emotional exhaustion that follows celebrity marriages. Young Mei Mei reportedly explained that before she became deeply serious with Yulong, her family warned her many times about dating someone constantly surrounded by cameras and public attention. She said her mother especially worried about whether she would truly be happy living under nonstop public pressure forever. At one point during the interview, young Mei smiled sadly before revealing something that made the entire audience emotional. She admitted there were nights where her family begged her to reconsider the relationship completely. Not because they doubted love existed between them, but because they feared fame would eventually destroy it. That statement instantly exploded online. But even after the interview ended, the emotional conversation surrounding young Mei Mei and Yulong only became bigger, because fans were no longer just talking about celebrity gossip anymore. They were talking about sacrifice, about emotional loyalty, about choosing love even when everything around you tells you not to. As young Mei Mei slowly stood up from her chair at the end of the interview, many people noticed her hands were still shaking slightly. The cameras continued following her while soft music played quietly inside the studio. She smiled politely at the audience, but her eyes still looked emotional, almost like she had just revealed something she had been protecting deep inside herself for years. The host then asked one final question before the program ended. If you could go back in time, knowing how difficult fame and pressure would become, would you still marry Yulong again? The audience immediately became silent again. Young Mei Mei looked down briefly, then smiled softly to herself. And honestly, the expression on her face, right there, may have become one of the most talked about moments from the entire interview, because it did not look like the smile of a celebrity answering for cameras. It looked personal, real, almost painful. According to fans watching live, young Mei Mei took several seconds before finally answering. "Yes," she said quietly, "I would still choose him." The audience instantly erupted emotionally. Some people reportedly started clapping immediately, while others simply sat there trying not to cry. But young Mei Mei was not finished speaking yet, and what she revealed next completely shattered fans online. She reportedly admitted that there were periods early in their relationship where the pressure from both fame and family rejection became so overwhelming that she secretly questioned whether she was emotionally strong enough to continue. There were nights she cried alone after reading cruel comments online. There were moments where people close to her warned that celebrity marriages rarely survive peacefully. There were even moments where she worried Yulong's growing fame would slowly pull them apart emotionally over time. And according to young Mei Mei, one of the most painful parts was pretending everything was fine publicly while privately feeling emotionally exhausted. That statement alone immediately exploded across social media, because fans rarely hear celebrities speak this honestly about the emotional damage public pressure can create behind closed doors. Young Mei Mei then revealed another deeply emotional memory that fans are now calling one of the saddest moments from the interview. She explained that shortly before their wedding, she once asked Yulong a question during a quiet late-night drive together. No cameras, no security, no managers around them, just the two of them inside the car while rain hit softly against the windows outside. According to young Mei Mei, she looked at him and quietly asked, "What if one day all this pressure destroys us?" Young Mei Mei smiled emotionally before revealing Yulong's response. She said he stayed quiet for several seconds while driving, then finally reached over slowly and held her hand. And according to her, his answer was simple: "Then we survive it together." The second she said those words, fans online completely lost control emotionally. And honestly, many viewers said it felt less like an interview and more like a heartbreaking scene directly taken from a cinematic romance drama. Young Mei Mei then admitted something else that shocked many people watching. She revealed that after marrying Yulong, there were periods where they both struggled quietly with emotional burnout from nonstop public attention. Sometimes weeks passed where they barely had private time together because of schedules, filming responsibilities, and endless public appearances. According to her, fame slowly steals normal moments from people without them realizing it at first. Simple dinners become public discussions. Normal arguments become online rumors. Silence becomes speculation. And eventually, people begin forgetting how to simply live peacefully. At one point during the interview, young Mei Mei reportedly became emotional again while explaining that one of the reasons she stayed strong was because Yulong never treated her emotions like weakness. Instead of dismissing her fears, he listened to them. Instead of protecting his ego, he protected her emotionally. And according to young Mei Mei, that mattered more to her than fame, success, or public image ever could. Toward the very end of the interview, the large screen behind the stage suddenly displayed old unseen photos of young Mei Mei and Yulong together during the early years of their relationship. Simple photos, late-night restaurant visits, blurry selfies inside cars, pictures taken before the fame became overwhelming. Young Mei Mei looked back at the screen quietly while smiling through tears. And honestly, that moment alone may have become the most emotional visual from the entire night. Because fans suddenly realized something important. Before the awards, before the fame, before millions of people obsessed over their relationship online, they're simply too exhausted. Young people trying to hold on to each other while the world around them kept getting louder. The host finally thanked young Mei for being honest enough to share such personal emotions publicly. But before the interview fully ended, young Mei, I gave one final statement fans are still reposting everywhere right now. She reportedly said, "People think love becomes easier when two people are successful, but sometimes success only tests love even more." The room became completely silent after that. And honestly, That silence said everything. Right now, social media is completely flooded with emotional reactions. Fans are creating edits using scenes from Yulong and Young Mei. Mei's old dramas mixed with clips from this interview. Some videos are already gaining millions of views across TikTok, YouTube, and fan pages overnight. Many fans are even calling this one of the most emotionally honest celebrity interviews they have watched in years. And after hearing everything young Mei Mei revealed tonight, one thing feels painfully clear. She did not marry Yu Long because life with him was easy. She married him because even during fear, pressure, rejection, rumors, and emotional exhaustion, he still felt like home to her.